Are you ready?
What's going on, Tanisha, girl? It's been
Hey, Emily, I know, right?
Look, now you trying to be cute today. Look, she got her little cup.
Got my little cup, y'all. My daughter bought me this. My little coffee cup. It say, "You are the stars."
You are the star.
You know.
I want to just chime back in. First, I want to welcome Raymond Parks to our podcast and Larry Alexander. Hi, Raymond and Larry. How y'all doing?
Hello. How y'all doing today?
We good. How are you?
We good. So, let's just circle back really quickly on Saturday. I mean, it blew my mind. Did it blow your mind?
Yeah, you know. I'm used to the mind blowing.
Listen, so let us just say we had a hope for healing mental health. Wait a minute, what's going on? What's going on with this?
Oh, this is.
Oh, go ahead.
But he's not. I think, did we lose him?
I don't know.
Give me the number again. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. He sent me an attachment.
Yeah, go to it.
Okay, let me go to it real quick and see what that was about. He said it keeps kicking him out. Okay. Let me tell him to try again.
Yeah, try again. And I know his signal be bad because he out in
on
the woods.
Yeah, he in the woods. For real.
Well, tell him to try again. If not, I'll
You know what? Just tell him. Okay. Just invite him on your end.
What is it? 3-1. Oh wait, just click your contact.
Sorry, Facebook.
Yeah, y'all just gotta wait.
It is 313.
Okay, we on live, so yeah, we got it. We don't want you to say that.
So I'm text him and tell him.
Yeah, tell him I just invited him, so he about to come on here. So while we waiting on
I tell you how we get this.
Go ahead, take your time. This is what it is all
okay,
about.
we're back.
We're back.
We're sorry. You know, the technical, y'all know the technical difficulties sometimes. It's just,
I mean, this is our third week. Come on,
we're doing fabulous.
We're doing fabulous. Okay?
We have fun.
Yes,
we have fun. But today, I don't know how fun this topic is, but we're definitely gonna.
Well, turn that down, I guess, and let's see.
Oh yeah, because he's not gonna come in on this one.
He's not gonna come in.
Yeah, we'll just shut this one down. He's not coming in on that one.
Okay. But I'm glad we got Raymond on here. Hopefully, Larry will chime in. I'm gonna send it to him one more time.
I'm feeling great in my mouth. So to the side.
Don't you hit? Hello?
Yes.
Is he on yours?
No.
No. On
hey,
here.
Diane.
On here.
No, Pete didn't come back on this one. He said he on here?
I thought somebody just said hello.
That was me.
That was Ray.
That was Ray.
Oh, okay. So going back though.
Okay, let's go back. We're gonna go on.
Well, yeah, because
he'll chime in a minute, or
chime in or call. Even if you want to call him.
Want to call him on the phone? Okay, we could do that. Just tell him we'll just do the phone.
We can do the phone. It is what it is. I mean, the whole thing is this their day, right?
Yes, it's their day. And we're gonna make all the sacrifices we need.
Yes.
They hung up on him.
That's okay.
I know he. Okay, I'm
Okay,
just
we
calling
got
now.
you.
I say I'm just calling now. We'll
Yeah,
just call now and, because of whatever the phone is going through, we'll just, we got you. We hear you. We hear you. You live.
you live, Larry. Larry, so you here with Raymond. Thank you both.
Hey, what's going on, Larry?
Hey, sir, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Blessed and
Always.
happy.
Absolutely, always good to hear you guys.
Yeah, I know we all are busy, right? But let's kind of bring Larry and Raymond up to speed
Okay.
on our topic last week. So we talked about trauma and misconception.
Yes.
And Miss Thang over here, Tanisha,
The stuff starter in the rib.
was saying how men
Mhm,
need to be able to open up and
mhm.
have a place to talk about their trauma as well.
Right. They need a safe healing space with us as women. I feel like everyone should be able, it's like a meeting when you get a conference meeting, this table is very long from here to one end and these chairs be filled with all types of people, it be be diverse, different colors, different, genders, whatever, right? So my thing is that I want men to be able to be in these spaces with us, to give us some, I'll just say clarity. I was going to use a different word, but I'm going to just say clarity on how, because we're different people. People need to understand, though we may have experienced some same traumas. A man could have been sexually abused. A woman could have been sexually abused.
Right.
However, both of them in that experience, they got a different perspective.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
They're going to make different moves in their lives concerning these traumas. So I'm used that and I'm saying that because that is a deep one, that's one right there that we do go left and right on that one. You know what I mean? So that being said, a man should be able to be in a room with a woman. And if his assailant was a woman, my assailant was a man. So I'm feeling a certain way about men when it comes to my sexuality. He's feeling a certain way about women when it comes to his sexuality, right? But we're not the two that did this to one another.
Right.
It's two different people that did this to us.
Right.
But me and him having a problem within a relationship together because what has happened to us. So he needs to know what I need. I needs to know what he needs. But we do both agree that we need healing.
Yeah. So I guess we want to open it up. And Raymond, you could go first. What do you think it will take for a man to be able to have that safe space to be able to feel okay to talk about their trauma with a woman in the room?
But I believe this is gonna be hard off the beginning for either party, not just from a man perspective, to just open up to the next person. Once you go through some type of trauma, you put a defense to a lot of things and situations that you're gonna occur. So you work on preventive things when you're going into relationships and conversation. Even in conversation, you try to prevent from having that same experience again. So one thing that can help either party is just take the facade off, pull that mask off, don't prevail to be one way that you are.
So you saying both parties should be transparent from the beginning?
Yes.
But
and not necessarily just be the person that just let your guard down, but you got to be willing to let your guard down and see what you want to come in.
And I guess that's the problem.
To an extent. So I just, it's hard, because people change and situations change every day.
Yes,
so that's just this is a tough topic, and my overall response to a willingness to change.
Okay, so you think men should have a willingness to change when coming into any relationship? How about you, Larry? What would you say as a man when it comes to a relationship and trauma?
Well, it starts, it's going to take a lot of time.
Okay.
But first and foremost, it's going to take the transformation and the renewal of the mind.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, so when you're
But
going
how do
into-
you get, let me ask you this, how do you get, I guess that's the thing, because a lot of men don't come out like women to support groups and men groups. So how do you get your healing of the mind?
Yeah, that's just the thing. You know, it's going to take outreach. It's going to take community. It's going to take, you know, spirituality. It's going to take all those things to work, you know, as one, to touch each individual. And then it comes down to yourself of accepting it. You know, you can put it out there, but it takes that one person to accept that transformation. You know, and then going into a relationship, you know, and I'm always speaking, you guys know of, you know, my own experiences, correct? So,
Absolutely.
you know,
That's
I
your
went into a
perspective.
relationship before I even knew someone's last name and told a lie.
Okay, say that part again. Before you even knew a woman's last name, you have told a lie?
Correct.
Okay, oh, wait, stop.
It was new.
Okay.
You know, and it was just from the introduction. And the thing about it is I wasn't trying to change myself. How about I just wasn't comfortable with telling you my story?
Okay. Because it's like, is it trust?
I want to explain it. You know, because my intent wasn't in the beginning, wasn't even to start a relationship.
Okay.
Oh, say that again.
And I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
I was talking to my wife, and I made a statement. I said that when a guy, you know, really look at a woman, most of the time, you know, before they mature and become, you know, that the figure that they want to be, they first response to they male partners is, "Hey, bro, I hit that."
Wow.
Yeah, I mean.
So it's physical and sexual.
Yeah, we're visual creatures. And
Right. So it's visual and sexual. Okay.
You know, let's really be transparent.
Right. Because I mean, you said it's physical and it's sexual. I got it.
You know, I'm really gonna tell you what I want you to hear or want you to expect from me.
Yeah.
You know, to get to that point.
Wow.
Of intimacy, and it's actually not even intimacy; it's just the sexual act of.
Okay.
Shout out to Rashad Morgan. Tell them what they want to hear.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
Shout
running
out
game.
to my cousin, man. Shout him
You know,
out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's real big when you talking about perspectives, right? Because a woman is not about to tell they significant friends or however about what they want to do sexually with the guy till after they do.
So with us, you think we're saying about, so just to ask this because you know you're the men. So so do you think that in our mind, Emily, right? When we see and meet a man, honestly, let's be honest, right? Okay, we're being transparent because they are too.
Yes.
Are we looking at them like he could be my husband, or you know, oh, he looked like he got some money, so I see if I can get, you know, see he can take care of me.
Yeah.
Is that for real? How we can say, because we're speaking from a woman's perspective, and we got friends, we got family members that for real, that's what they see. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what I was gonna say to that is on the
Superman.
Right, exactly.
Well, that's what I was gonna say about a woman, like. He said, y'all hear this, ladies? He calling us kryptonite. But what I was gonna say about a woman, we expect, we got these high standards, right?
Indeed.
Automatic, we got a list, we got us a whole list
uh-huh,
made out of what we want, right?
Uh-huh.
And we gonna do a
That's
background
gonna kill
check,
us.
right? But we gonna do a
Mhm.
background check on the
Mhm.
guy and everything.
Mhm.
They
That's
ain't
true.
even doing no background check.
Not at all.
They just wanna.
Not at all. We
do the
asking
physical.
people, we
But as a
Googling.
woman, the sexual act, we take it and say, "Oh, that's my boyfriend.
That's my man.
That's my man.
We together.
We didn't have sex.
We together. We together. Yeah.
Come up with a plan to be crazy.
Absolutely, absolutely. To try to persuade you and get you to do what we want you to do.
And y'all going to these events that y'all are empowering each other on mental health
Oh,
and things like that.
come on, bro.
The guy that y'all are talking to.
Ooh.
How about that? How about the guys that you're dating not meet me to go have a drink? Meet me at this podium. And we're gonna talk about some real life issues that I've been through and talk about some triggers and things like that.
Oh, see,
And that's a good point, bro.
That's
Because
what the thing is.
hold on, Larry wants to say something.
I think people rather keep a facade up than to just invite people in to their mess and see if they can deal with their mess.
And let them know it's a mess.
And let them make the decision to say,
Tell them I'm a mess.
oh, I'm gonna take this mess or I'm not. Let them make the decision.
That's true.
But why don't men do that? Why don't y'all just say, you know what, baby girl,
I got about 50 other girls
I
I'm
had
dating.
2 divorces. I was in jail for 5 years.
A guy will open up depending on how the girl is. Some guys, that's why you get monogamous.
Okay, okay.
You get people invited.
Because we don't be being transparent.
Things like that because the guy probably want these or talk about a fantasy or things like that he want, and the girl want to make that fantasy happen for him so that she don't get ran out on or get cheated on or something like that.
Larry just said it's levels to this. Larry,
What's them levels?
What's the levels, Larry?
Well, when I figure them out, I'll be sure to let you guys know.
But there's definitely some levels. I'm done.
It's definitely levels.
You can look at it as it's opportunity,
Okay.
it's circumstance, it's situations, and then it's life choices.
Okay.
And each level takes a certain amount of maturity, awareness, and through all of that, it's still dysfunctional, or it can be.
Indeed.
Indeed.
The inner person of you.
Yeah.
Because we can, sit on whatever platform, we can talk about it, but what we have to do is start correcting it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We
Okay.
can talk about it each and every day. We got to start correcting it. How do we correct it? We gotta.
Invite us to the podiums. Let's go sit down together.
Absolutely.
Come on, Ray. But Ray giving the spiel, and even Larry is giving the spiel about the openness. You should be able to say, I shouldn't feel, so uncomfortable with saying that, I don't like you, but I want to get to know you and like you. I'm attracted to what you have. You look like you could bring a lot to this table because my table is empty. And I'm looking for you to fulfill it.
You're not going to get fed if your table is
Exactly. Exactly. And a lot of women is looking for you to come and bring them meals.
Yes.
Now that's real talk. And if you ain't able to bring the meals.
Here go an example. A guy could have been molested at 11 years old.
Okay.
12 years old.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And if he around his boys and the topic come up about when the first time you had sex, he ain't gonna say I was molested.
No.
He gonna say I was 12.
Wow.
And brag on it.
Yeah, it's a bragging moment for him that the first time he had sex, he was 12.
But he was molested.
but he was
So
molested.
now he's going over really all these years and not addressing the real trauma.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side of that
Wow.
is, I meet up with you, or first you invite me to your home. I come up behind you at an instant and grab you in a moment, and you jump.
Oh, that's a good one, Larry.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, that's a
there's
trigger.
triggers that
That's a trigger.
Yep, that's a trigger. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
I know about when you
really want
tell
to
me.
well, I was gonna say that what Larry,
They had a story about he was dating a girl and they was talking and he grabbed her wrist and she called him a pedophile.
a rapist,
Just 'cause he
rapist,
grabbed her wrist.
trying to size the wrist. You know the game back in the day, you used to put your
Oh, well, back in
1,
the
2, how many kids you gonna have?
Oh,
How
wow.
many kids
And she
gonna
said,
have?
"You crazy? You trying to rape me?"
What?
Yes.
Yeah, and this is a grown woman.
A grunt, but it triggers something.
So something
like
got
Larry
triggered. She must
said.
have been raped in or something, and they grabbed her arm.
Or
It had,
they played that game or anything. You never know.
yeah, right. Because if she never said anything, that's
The
true.
thing is people dealing with the aftermath of their traumas.
Absolutely.
In the relationships. It's
Yeah.
automatically a wall there.
Yeah.
I don't want this to happen to me again. So I'm gonna be this certain way to get what I want.
Well, let me bring this up because I posted this on my Instagram yesterday, and I got a lot of comments, but a lot of men chimed in too. So basically, the man was saying a real man don't sleep with multiple women,
Women.
and if you a real man, then you will only be with one woman. But one man came on there and said he not monogamous. He let all his women know from the jump what it's gonna be. And then another person came on and said he need to get a life because he the same man that's just trying to get in your drawers and play like he your friend, but he wanna get in your drawers as well. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think when men have multiple partners, could that be related to trauma, or do you think some men just prefer?
They just highly sexual.
They just have.
It depends on what avenue you want to take with that. Are we going to talk about strongholds? Are we going to talk about?
Hold on, I can only hear one of y'all at a time.
Ratio right now for women is probably about 50-1 in the Detroit.
You Raymond, now don't do that to us. Don't do that.
We
No
have
way.
just we can get in tune with just as many men.
More of a catch to us than y'all looking at us as a catch. The half the guys y'all looking at be like, oh, he a dope boy, or oh, he ain't got no money. He a bum.
You know what?
Larry, Larry, what you was gonna say?
Ray,
Go ahead, Larry.
I swear your husband don't be uncut.
I'm thinking on that one.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I want to know what y'all would say to that, because I want to know, are y'all acting out and y'all just, after y'all get out of let's say you've been in a serious relationship and you break apart from this person. Now, since you traumatized as a man, do you act out and then have multiple?
Yes. I'm gonna say for me, because we had a situation, right? And like you said, we being transparent. And I told you, if me and your marriage do not work out, it's a wrap getting married again. That would never happen again. You
on the plow to hurt any and everything.
I ain't say hurt any and everybody.
Okay.
I'm so transparent that they don't know. It's no relationship. There's really no strings attached.
So you just gonna be one if
you're gonna tell
God forbid, because let me put that out there first. God forbid that happened between you guys. but you're gonna make the decision to just be a single man and be straight up transparent that this is what it is. I'm staying single.
The best of my ability.
And you know what? I honor you for that. I salute you for that because at
Salute.
least you being honest.
Yep.
You know, you being honest and you being transparent. I better not catch you in no relationship.
Larry, what would you go say?
For me, being divorced for now, 15 years,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on that trail, I guess. But no, I don't have a problem with committing.
Mm-hmm.
It just things happen. Whereas, like I can say, over 50% of my relationships have failed after marriage because of these issues.
What kind of issues?
Well, these triggers.
Okay.
Okay.
Even talking about mental illness, and that, being a hidden figure. So we have to, I'm all for, seeking the help. And I'm not talking about for myself, but for myself as well. Because I know that I'm continually growing. I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything right now because what I got in front of me now is bringing up new, things to conquer and to adjust to. So I know I don't know everything. So I'm welcoming to, change and mindset adaptabilities. But what we have to attack is that mental side and emotional side and definitely spiritual awakenings.
So, but you're willing to marry, but you're open to marriage. You're open to marriage. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. That's, I know my God constructed me to be that one.
Yeah, that you be a husband. Is that okay? Okay. Well, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? At least if a woman do date you, you know what I mean? And this just me, this is what I believe and this is what I feel. I don't go into relationships with any expectations. What I do is because I'm gonna make you stand on your word. I'm not coming in. What I expect him to do this, he need to do this, he need to be able to do that. I'm not doing none of that. All I'm gonna expect him to do is what he tell me he's gonna do. See, that's why we have to have a conversation.
That's why
we gotta have a conversation. There are some things that are non-negotiable with me.
That's right.
Period. That cheating is non-negotiable. If you cheat, it's done. Just understand it's done, and I love you and I forgive you, but I'm going to release you to do whatever it is that you want to do. Whether you feel like I caused it or not, just understand that's non-negotiable. Let's get that out right now. You see what I'm saying? Because at least this gonna always be a part of what he needs to think about when it comes to him and I. If I cheat on this girl and I really, really love her and want to be with her, but if I cheat on her, I'm gonna lose her. That's what he got to know. Now he can take his chances and do it. You can. That's on you.
Hold on, Raymond got a question. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Raymond.
Raymond, say it again.
Like, if you would have said some of the things that you said or done before we actually got it serious, would the guy look at that as a form of you cheating too? Because he probably was taking your relationship more serious before you.
And that could have. That's why we have to have that conversation when you meet people. And if you're planning on dating somebody, you really have to be honest with them and tell them if there is an expectation. My thing is not an expectation. My thing is a want. I want a husband.
Look. I heard you say this too. I heard you said if that happened, then it's out of there, over with.
Oh, it is.
And that's a part of maybe your trauma because you don't want to accept or move past certain things that's not really detrimental to what you got.
Well, my thing is this. I'm not going to trust you. So my thing is this, this is me being transparent with
Yeah,
you.
this is what it
I'm
is.
not gonna be able to trust you, even if you build your trust by saying, I'm never gonna cheat again. I'm not gonna trust you in that area. And it's not that I'm gonna browbeat you with it,
Mhm.
but my thing is this, I've been there. That's a trigger, and not so much as it's definitely an experience, because throughout my life,
Mhm.
okay, and when it was very young, sexuality came to me very young, at 4 years old. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that was taking my innocence.
Yeah.
That was taking my choice from me.
Mhm.
Okay, so I had to adapt, and my life adapted and adjusted without my permission to sexuality.
Mhm.
Okay, I chose men, I didn't choose women. You
Right.
feel me?
Right.
I choose to continue on with men and not say I hate men and go and become, a lesbian or something like that. But I continuously, my way and my sexuality in my way of being with men. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I've experienced a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, very young with sexuality. So that being said, now that I have had time
Mhm.
to get all of that innocent back, and it had to come by way of spirituality,
Mhm.
like Larry said.
Right.
So in my spiritual experience, God allowed me to use celibacy as a way to gain my innocence back. So from that,
Mhm.
I don't want to invite in any more sexual immorality in my life. So if you cheat on me, you've allowed someone to come into your life, and then you brought them into my life without permission.
I can understand.
Okay,
that.
so me saying that, no, once you cheat, I believe that you've made a conscious decision to leave me then. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying, and I'm releasing you to go.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, Ray. I'm not.
Yeah, no,
Not that I'm holding them
but
accountable.
yeah,
for
no,
it.
I think some women, it's not a deal breaker. You cheat
Yeah.
on them, that
Yeah.
ain't a deal breaker.
It's not.
But if you don't clean the house, it's a deal breaker.
Well, for me,
For you, if someone cheats on you, it's a deal breaker.
no, if you don't clean the house.
Larry,
Oh, people can cheat on you.
you said, baby,
you okay with getting cheated on?
baby, you can cheat
Just
on
clean
me
up.
as long as you clean and you got food when you come
I
home.
ain't saying all that. I ain't saying all that.
Oh, okay. Well, we just said. But are you forgiving? Are you okay to forgive? Are you okay to move forward in a relationship, in your marriage,
After you've been
and
cheated
your
on?
wives cheated? Ray and Larry, if y'all can answer that, please.
Well, actually, that was, one of the main reasons why I divorced.
Okay.
Because, of that subject matter during the, a time of my life of great tragedy, which was losing my father as well.
Okay.
So it's like, you decided to be the ultimate, at my lowest point.
Yeah. So it's
and I had nothing else to grab hold to. You know what I'm saying? I was distraught. I was weak, and instead of being my uplift, instead of being, my support, you went outside of us.
Wow.
Of the Trinity. You went outside the Trinity, me, you, and God,
and
and I couldn't recover from that.
Okay.
What about you, Raymond?
I had a situation before where I actually caught a girl I was talking to in the bed with a guy.
Oh, see, I don't. She said, "Ooh,"
and
I'll be like, "Oh my God, I can't do this."
Actually didn't even react, and at the age I was, you would have thought I would have reacted.
Mm-hmm.
I was so hurt by it that it gave me a point of trust, a level of trust for a woman that I had to learn to get over. And I can imagine as a responsible adult and going through a situation like that, being married, it can be mind-boggling and cause some mental damage, because it takes so long to build to where you at, and you get a woman by your side and you get all this strength. It's just as detrimental as if the person passed away. You just left with everything by yourself.
Mm.
So, Larry, that's tough, man. Just hearing your story on having to deal with being married for so long, and then the separation and why you separated. And I'm approaching my 12, 13 years being married. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
So how did you cope with that, Larry? I know you said out of the Trinity, like what, and that was a down point for you. What kind of brought you out of that?
Divorce.
Mm.
The breaking, the
So
letting
the
go.
action, yeah, it's
the
an
letting
action.
go.
So with a man, it's more of action. Let me.
So, and understand, I tried, to rekindle, to relight the flame, but it was like it was a different aura. It was, the household was on, awareness and eggshells. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even comfortable.
That trust, yeah.
That trust. Yeah.
See,
that's how I can't live like that. That's too much. That's stressful.
Was she trying too hard, or was I unacceptable? Or unaccepting?
Okay. And it could be that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just bad aura, no matter how we tried, no matter how or what we did, whether it was taking a trip, getting away from, the scene, was it, the counseling, was it, flowers being delivered, was it I'm sorry, was it, what can you really do to rid the action?
Mm-hmm.
So
the memory and the recoil, because again, during the midst of me dealing with, the illness and the passing of my father, I'm already, haunted by a fear.
there go that word, yeah, fear.
Because as a young boy, that was like one thing I used to think about. How would I cope with losing one of my parents?
Mm-hmm.
And then it happened, and I'm like, wait, I could have never prepped myself for this one.
Wow. Hey, it's strange you said that. Me and my wife were just talking this morning, and I was telling her about it's a God gift that He gave me because of the trauma I dealt with at an early age with parents situations, with drug addictions in my family, being evicted out of every household I lived in as a kid. Coming home from school with your stuff set outside. Like I come from like the bottom, bro. And I always been the type that lift as I climb. My teachers, my coaches, nobody really seen the depths that I had to go through at home because I wore a facade for so long. Like when people saw me, they saw a kid that got all the potential in the world with a short fuse. And that was hurtful, man. So my journey is long, but it is well worth it. So I would say my journey is hard but fair, man, when it comes to dealing with relationships, dealing with financial stuff, dealing with losing, right? Most people can lose and be out of commission because of how long it took for them to get where they at. I've lost so many times, I know how to get up different ways.
And I know
That's what I encourage men to do. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
that was a comment on one of the things too. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. But I know Larry has to go. Larry, if it's something that you wanna leave for the brothers or the sisters in regards to this, just what would you say?
Communication.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's key.
that's
You
key.
know, keep
That's
talking.
key. Yeah,
You know, until you find that comfort.
yeah.
You know, and then also too, don't be forceful with it. You know, give people their time and their space.
That's right. That's right.
You know, because it's patience in the process. You know, it's a process of development, a process of getting to know each other, and to correct you.
Yes.
So.
Well,
that's
thank
what I would
you.
say.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
We know, we, thank
Okay,
you.
brother.
All right,
Okay.
take care.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, have a great day.
Well.
Okay, bye-bye.
I was gonna say, Raymond, in regards to what he said about communication, I know when I got married, right? All the old people got up and said, you gotta communicate. That's gonna be the first thing, the number one thing in your marriage. You and your husband and God. But you're gonna have to communicate. That's gonna be key. And I never understood that until you go through situations. And that's what this is about. Just the trauma that men and women go through, and we can't be so
Caught up on how to deal with the trauma, right? Like people want to deal with the trauma the same way every time. I run from it. Go tell my friends about it, and never deal with the actual situation. So this platform really is helpful to use different ways to help with your trauma, overcoming your trauma.
Yeah. And it was good getting a man's perspective. Shout out to all the men who commented on Uplift Family Services page. Shout out to all the men who came out to our Saturday event and really sat there and got a chance to see it from another perspective. But I'm gonna just go back to what you said, Tanisha and Raymond. Bring them.
Yeah.
Stop trying to hide it from them and running and come spill it all here, but bring them with you.
Yeah. Like that's real.
Like we going on a date to the support group. Come on, baby. Me.
We just going to hear. We just going to hear to see if we can. Yeah, to get, we just need to hear some different perspectives about this.
Both parties are acknowledging that we have mental health going on. We have a trauma going on. So why not bring each other? Come on, let's go talk about this trauma.
But is it safe to say?
Worse than your trauma. It's gonna run you from what you like, or is it run you from what you love? I mean, it depends on what you want to talk about.
But we got to be able to say that it's trauma.
When you talk,
I think people have a problem with saying that.
If it's causing you hurt, why you don't want to address it?
Tanisha was saying a lot of people just have a hard time saying it's trauma because they don't know what it is.
Yeah, and how
it's affected them. And I think that's what people need to understand.
Yeah,
I've went through trauma. I'm not trying to.
You can hear people say that they pray every day, but
and they prayers ain't going past that wall.
I mean, people gonna just say what you want to hear. Like
That's true.
That's true. Throughout, this session.
That's true.
So
people just telling people what they want to hear.
Yeah.
They try to make themselves look good. You can have real friends that would downplay you, and y'all done grew up 20 years and downplay you to make themselves look good.
That's true. That's so true. That's so true.
Preach, brother.
That's in any situation.
So, what would you like to say to the men or women as far as this goes, the men's perspective, and you know, like you said, women not innocent either, but what would you like to say?
All I gotta say, men, an intelligent person can play dumb, but a dummy can't play intelligent.
Never.
Um,
Now that's a fact.
learn something, man.
Yeah.
Learn
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Become intelligent. Persevere through the situations, not by running from them, because it will not save you.
Mm-hmm.
Communication, that's the main thing, but don't be so stuck on how you just communicate and think the way you communicate is
Right.
more valued than the way she communicates.
Amen.
So
Yeah.
you gotta be willing to change, be willing to be open-minded, right?
Yeah.
I break these open-minded terms down and 4 H's. When you humble, you get help. When you hostile, you get humiliated. So be humble when it
Amen.
comes to
Come on.
sharing situations,
Be humble,
your
y'all.
story
Be humble.
with your
Be
spouse or whoever you've been in a friendship with, or whoever you just dating. Be careful who you talk to, because they will play on that.
Y'all hear that,
Wow.
ladies and men? Be careful.
Mindful. It's just be mindful.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what you know about what.
So that ain't really a safe space? Ugh.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe next week we'll do you know the difference between dating and just getting the booty call?
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of women are.
It's definitely misconception there. Definitely misconception when it comes to
So
just.
maybe we could just air it out, because some woman is, like he said, on the same playing field. But I think me and you both said it best, because we talk off this platform all the time. But women, stop playing.
Yeah.
Coming with the mask on.
Yeah.
And men, y'all stop playing coming with the mask on.
A guy can see 2 girls in one day, and the girls will say that guy is a player or a hoe, whatever, right? But a girl can mess with 2 guys in the same day and say, well, that first dude wasn't nothing. He wasn't talking about nothing.
That's true. Well, you know, we're the most, and I'm just gonna say it, ladies.
I said
I'm sorry, sisters, but I know I because I'm about that healing. So I'm just gonna say something that y'all may agree, you may not agree. We're the most manipulating, monopolizing species on Earth. Okay, I'm sorry, sisters. I had to put us out there because we are. We can pretend. Let me tell you something, men. And this is we're not gonna let the kids get this video.
Okay, this kid restricted.
But women, and it's just the truth. This truth from coming from our gynecologists, okay? They say we can fake an orgasm and have a man really think that we done went all the way to Mars and back. And it has been truly not.
I bet she ain't faking.
Y'all, excuse me. Oh, Jesus.
Right. But that's a fact that they say women can sit and act like she just went somewhere and have not gone nowhere at all. And that man be thinking he did it all. Let me tell you, she just said, I love you. She just said, oh, I love you, I love you. She ain't said nothing. All she thinking about is you paying that mortgage or that car note or whatever you need to get done. I'm being 100.
And that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, sisters, don't be mad at me, but I'm just saying.
No, but I'm just saying, like, we want all this stuff, but you don't even got it. That's what I tell. That's what I want to tell my sisters and brothers. If you don't got no car, get you a man that don't got no car, and y'all ride the bus together. If you got a
Well,
car.
God did call the man to provide, but
I
then
mean,
don't,
but
but
you-
we don't be manipulative. You see
Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
let it be
Don't-
like a real
If-
situation.
Right. He is to be the provider, the
Yeah.
head, not the tail. We understand that
Yeah.
according to our religion.
Exactly, cause other people got other faiths and beliefs, and they like, he
Right.
better come with a whip or he ain't nothing happening.
Right, and then some.
So yeah, that's true.
So be safe for men and women, cause I saw.
Yeah.
Steve, you wanna get on the podcast?
Well, he gotta wait till next week.
So we got to get on next week because we finna
Yeah,
get
we
it on.
about to we about to get on
Yeah.
off. So catch us every Thursday at 2
2
p.m.
p.m. y'all. I'm telling you, we got some good stuff. I want y'all on Facebook Live or
Can we address one
yeah. You want to address one more thing?
comment?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can address a comment. It's a comment. You see a
The
comment?
comment that was on the page where we talked about this morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Pick it, Emily.
I'm like, okay, which one comment? Oh, here we go. Let me go to.
You got to go on Facebook.
No.
Oh, it's on Instagram.
I screenshot.
Yeah.
It says, what, the monogamous one or the? I'll read that one. You monogamous make me laugh. Has it ever occurred to any one of you that there are some people who are capable of having enough emotional resources and depth to ethically love and care for more than one person? And why do you care so much about what consenting adults are doing? Talking about a man having multiple women and not being a real man. So he's saying, we monogamous people, why we worried about what other people doing?
Right. The infidels.
Yeah. And then it's a lady on here that say, beware of all men. And so I want y'all to know,
Yeah.
all men are not dogs, y'all. We not calling all
They're
men
not dogs,
but
period.
dogs.
Let's get that straight. They're
Yeah.
not, they're human beings. They
They
just
are.
made bad choices.
They are, and we do too.
Yeah, we do. We make a whole lot of them. Probably
So
more than they do.
just be encouraged.
Yeah.
Come back for next week. Tune in. We have something else in store for you. But until then, we'll see y'all next time. DM House of Angels One Inc. Uplift Family Services. With any topics you want to hear us
Yes,
go over,
because we will talk about it.
we will.
Me and her, we ain't scared. We ain't scared. I mean, you
I
know,
ain't never scared.
it's just,
I
hey,
ain't
you
never
feel
scared.
how you, and you know, I promote that. Your feelings
Yeah.
is valid, but guess what? They don't dictate.
That's right.
Nothing.
That's right.
They don't dictate anything. They
That's
don't
right.
delegate nothing. They just tell us where we are, how we feel, and I'm cool with that. But you know, we all have different feelings about different things, and that's okay. Just honor other people's feelings, just like you want yours honored. And we
Do
give
unto
you that
others
platform. Absolutely.
as you want done unto you.
That's right. And we give that platform.
And I just want to give another shout out to our speakers, Healing Through Vulnerability, Andrea B, Chief Silent Storm, Suzanne, and
Hey,
Dr.
Olivia
Packard.
Packard.
as you want others to do to you. I say do yourself like you want others to do for you.
Period.
That self-love is the best.
Repeat what Brother Ray just said. I love that. What you say, Brother Ray?
Do yourself like you want others to do for you.
Come on.
That's self-love.
Yeah.
Self-love
Now
is
that's
the
that
best
self-love.
Yeah. 'Cause
That's self-care.
Women and men can say or want expectating the next person to do something for them that
They
wouldn't
won't
even
do for
do
themselves. Come on, Ray. That's the
So
truth.
check us out, Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
We on all platforms.
We on all platforms. So don't say you can't get to us. So until next week, peace. We love y'all. God bless y'all. Be safe.
Yes, and have a great
And have
day.
a great day.
Great day. And just think about what you're thinking about.
Yes.
You feel me?